I'm Mike Porter with East Coast Yacht Sales, and today we're on board a gorgeous 2011 Vicem 77 Flybridge. This Vicem has been very well maintained. She's always had a full-time professional captain, and recently she's been heavily upgraded as well. We've got new electronics. It's been painted top to bottom, new teak decks in the cockpit. Very, very well maintained, well-equipped vessel here. Beautiful varnished wood interior. 3 staterooms, 3 heads down below, and a crew quarters back aft. Got a climate-controlled mechanical space and engine room. She's got all the bells and whistles. She was donated to Maine Maritime Academy and is available for charter with an option to purchase at the end of the charter. The boat just got up on a heavy weather offshore passage from Hyannisport, Mass. We're going to take you on a walkthrough tour of this Vicem 77, so let's go take a look. All right, so starting back here on the swim platform, we've got a nice oversized teak platform here, easy access on and off the boat, and then easy access to my hot and cold wash down shower right here when I'm swimming off the back of the boat. And stepping up here into the aft cockpit, this is a tremendous entertaining space here. You can seat a ton of people down in this area. Love the striped seating, folding leaf table. I've got a drink fridge over in the corner there, and just having this space be so intimate back here is really, really nice. I also have a lot of deck storage. There's easy access to wash down buckets. There's plenty of storage throughout this boat. You'll hear me talk about it. And our access to the engine room and mechanical space. We actually have 2 access points back here. There's one right in the middle of the cockpit, and then I have a little stairway underneath this step as well. So big fan of this space back here. And the next space that is very similar to this is up on the Flybridge. So let's head up there right now. Coming up here under the Flybridge, we've got another amazing entertaining space. Big U-shaped settee here to starboard. We've got integrated cup holders. These tables are folding leaf. You can have one big dinner party up here. And then opposite here on the port side, we've got a Wolf grill, stainless steel basin sink. There's a fridge down there, a lot of storage for all of your snacks and beverages. Everything is right here, right where you need it. Love this space up here. And this is an amazing helm position here. Easy to dock the boat from up here. Bow and stern thrusters. I've got access to all my electronics, all the good stuff up here. Beautiful double wide stid seat with the integrated center handrest, armrest, which I really like there. And this is just beautiful. The paintwork up here is incredible. Everything's really nicely done, very comfortable space. And we have our new Raymarine electronics, the Axiom Pro here throughout the boat. So really, really nice Flybridge area. And this is what makes the boat. This area with the full enclosure here. All of these panels snap up into the overhead. So you can open up this area and have it, obviously not on a freezing cold day up here in Belfast, Maine, but when you're down in Palm Beach, on the hook in the Bahamas, opening this area up, this is the boat right here. Just a really sweet space. And all the way back aft on the Flybridge, we have an aft-facing seat here. And this area is just a really cool place to be, especially underway, looking out at your wake, blasting along at 22 knots. It's a great space to be, and actually quite a decent area up here. If you are entertaining, there's some standing space that's really nice. This mast was completely reworked just a couple of years ago. You can see it is on a hinge here, so you can fold it back if you're going to store it in indoor storage. It's not a super easy task, so you wouldn't do it for a bridge or something like that. But for storing in a shed in the wintertime up here in the Northeast, it's nice to be able to fold that back. Let's go walk down below and take a look forward on the bow. All right, so access to the side decks is super easy with this little step here, and nice big walk arounds. You get a nice view of this paint job here. They did an amazing job here at Front Street. Super talented guys. Obviously end of the season, so not a lot of boats in the water, but great place to do work on a boat. Here's our side access door, which I'll mention inside from the helm station. And we do have this part of the rail folds back, and we do the sea stairs there midship, so you could get on and off the boat. You don't have to hop onto the swim platform. It's kind of the easy way to go. Nice wide walk arounds here. We do have the non-skid decks, and then our Novarania tender. This thing is a beast. It's got a 50 horse Yamaha, nice center console. It's a little deflated here in the freezing cold, but just a good looking dinghy and awesome davit here. Really easy to launch the dinghy from this spot and not have to mess around with it being aft. Obstructs your vision obviously a bit from the lower helm, but you can still see, if it's super heavy weather and you don't want to be up on the Flybridge, you can see here you have great sight lines right along the starboard side of the boat. So moving forward here, we've got this really cool forward bow seat. So love this area. People love hanging out up here. And then our two access hatches get us down below. And you've got a really nice anchor locker here. A little dirty in there after the trip. Guys here are in the midst of winterizing everything. Again, please excuse the salt, but there's also winterizing fluid all over the boat and everything too. So big windlass here, and you can see the side decks go all the way around both sides. All my deck fills are easy to access here. All right, why don't you guys come inside with me, get out of the cold, take a look at this beautiful Salon. Coming in here to the Salon on the Vicem 77, we get a look at what Vicem is all about, which is this beautiful interior woodwork. There is really not much better. Gorgeous varnished wood in here, and just a really nice, another nice entertaining space. And this space is a little bit more convertible. So this table folds out. It is a big dining table. You can move around these two mobile seats here and create sort of a nice dining atmosphere here with the center table opened up. We've got an entertainment space with the Samsung flat screen TV. We've got fridges and wine coolers. And then you move forward here to the helm space, which is a very comfortable space again in its own right. One of my favorite features before we get into all the electronics and everything is this side access door. So being able to dock the boat here and open this door up, talk to my deck hands, talk to the dock hands that are grabbing my lines and fenders, really makes life a lot easier than, hollering or having the headsets. I can do everything just by talking to the folks right here. My midship cleats right there, easy to access. So all my engine gauges, easy to see here. My Raymarine touchscreen electronics, bilge pumps, all my rocker switches for all my systems, bow and stern thruster. This boat is super easy to maneuver around the dock, even though she's 80 feet. We've got twin screw and bow and stern thruster. You can move the boat sideways. This boat has been captain maintained and captain run. If you're an owner operator, you absolutely can run this boat yourself. Depending on your experience, it may take a few lessons and whatnot, but if you're more experienced or you've run a twin engine boat before, you're gonna be just fine. We've got autopilot, we've got track stabilizers, so we've got the fin stabilizers on the side of the boat, keeping us steady in that heavy weather. All the bells and whistles here, radar, VHF radio, all that stuff that you would expect on a boat of this size. We do have our remote generator panels here, so we've got two Cummins Onan generators, a 25 kilowatt and a 12 kilowatt, so sort of a day generator and then a full system generator, or you can run both of them. And then just to the other side here, speaking of systems, we've got nice, easy access to our breaker panel. All of my DC electronics are up top here, and all my AC down below. Makes things easy, hard to mix up. It's a 1224 system here on the boat. Co-pilot helm seat, really nice space over here. And we've just got a lot of storage throughout the boat. So right here, we've got the printer. Over on the other side, we have a wine fridge, and just like a junk drawer is the way it's currently set up. But paperwork, all that stuff fits nicely there, and everything's soft close as well. And we'll head down below here. I love the openness here from the galley up to the Salon. So I'm down here making a sandwich or grabbing a drink. I'm not completely down below in a dungeon. I've got the windshield window right here. There's a lot of natural light. It's a really nice place to cook and to prepare food. So we've got full Sub-Zero fridge with 2 drawer freezers down below. Got drink storage outboard here, tons of above counter and below counter storage, double basin, stainless steel sink, a nice little prep island, and I've got some drink glass storage in there, full pull out garbage bin there. Got a 4-burner cooktop here. It's a Bosch cooktop with the exhaust vent overhead. Down below I've got a convection microwave. We really have all the bells and whistles that we need on the boat to cook a really nice meal. And it's a big galley. This space is humongous. So it feels really nice down here. And under these hatches, we actually, I'll show you under this one, we have quite a bit of really massive storage down here. So you can use this space for dry storage, dry goods, some of your equipment that you want to keep out of the way, but really nice and easy to sort of keep things like paper towels and whatnot that are big and bulky, keep them out of the way there. Now we'll move into the primary stateroom. This is a real king-size bed, full walk-arounds, beautiful integrated bedside tables with bookshelves. This space is fantastic. There's an inlaid Samsung flat screen TV on the wall there. We've got some really nice 2 big hanging lockers right here. Can show you inside of one of these, but integrated lighting. It's just a really awesome primary stateroom. This is something that we see on a lot bigger boats, but this space feels very nice down here. I love the windows over the headboard. And over here in this corner, I love this little love seat. And what you can do is, sit on this to put your shoes on, but you can also turn sideways, and you've got a little vanity here with the mirror, and this opens up for storage. You've got your storage down below. You can use this as a desk as well, set your laptop up here. So just a well thought out dual space. And we've got our head here, which is quite spacious. We've got the basin sink, Tecma toilet, full stall shower, really awesome, a lot of space here. And just forward of the primary is our day head. This also acts as the toilet and headspace for the 3rd cabin. So it's not an ensuite, but it does double as your day head when you have guests on board throughout the day. This is the toilet they can use. And this coincides with the twin stateroom here, just to starboard. So this area is very cool. This is kind of like a kid cabin. You've got the 2 single berths outboard here. And then we have the Pullman berths up above. So you can drop these down, the mattress up top here, so you can actually sleep 4 people in here. I don't know that I'd sleep 4 adults, but definitely if you got kids or grandkids, this is a really cool room for them. We've got the TV in there, plenty of storage for their stuff. Great little space here. And just forward here, we've got our VIP stateroom, so another king berth. Love the king berths. That's something that we don't see enough, even on an 80-foot yacht. So big, humongous berth here. Plenty of storage space. We've got 2 hanging lockers, 1 on each side, flat screen TV in the wall. And then this is another nice vanity and sort of workspace. You've got the pull-out ottoman to sit on here, do your makeup, or prep for the evening, or set your laptop or iPad up and get to work. This stateroom does have an ensuite head as well. So another Tecma electric toilet, basin sink, actually a much bigger shower than you've got in the primary. So if you're all about the head space, then you may prefer this stateroom. Not a whole lot different from your primary, besides it is up in the bow in the boat. So you do hear the water noise a little bit more generally up here. This being a cold molded boat though, you're really reducing that quite a bit. It's a very, very quiet boat. So before we head to the engine room and mechanical space, we'll show you nice feature here. These stairs come up and you've got a washer dryer right here. Now we do have a crew quarters down below that hasn't really been used as a crew quarters under the current ownership. If you wanted to have a full setup down there, that would be easy to do, but this is a great space here for your crew or you to do your laundry. So let's head down into the engine room. This is our primary access. Like I mentioned before, we do have a little stairway that goes down in as well. Welcome to the full height engine room on the Vicem 77. This is a really cool space down here. So we've got the twin 1500 horsepower MAN diesels. These push the boat. She cruises nicely and easily at 22 knots. The captain's done this red carpet down the middle, which I've never seen in the engine room before, but I kind of love it. So this space, very clean, very well maintained. You can see sort of everything laid out quite nicely, and it's a breeze to work on these motors because there's just so much room down here. And on the aft end of the engine room, we've got our generators. So the larger 25 kW here on the port side and the smaller to starboard. Really easy access to everything. So not just the engines, we've got super easy access to my dripless tied shaft seals there. Easy access to the generators, really all sides. The benefit to having a boat of this size is everything you can see, touch, and feel. It's easy to access. And then heading back aft into the crew space, we have a nice space here. We've got a full toilet behind me. In this area over here to port is a full crew quarters. We've got it set up just for one person right now. But obviously, as you can see, we've got the second berth there. Could easily have 2 crew on board. Plenty of storage in there. It's a surprisingly large space. Current captain has been using it more for tool storage and sort of as a workroom. So you can see the spares there in the corner. It's really nice and cozy down here. And it is climate controlled. I've got heat and air conditioning down here. All my air conditioners and systems are outboard here. Again, really easy to get around. And that space goes all the way around the back. So you can see the Glendinning, everything nicely laid out. And the benefit to having, you hear me say how nicely laid out it is. The benefit to having a nice layout is it's easy to work on. If it's easy to work on, it's gonna get maintained better. You're gonna see issues before they come up. It's a really nice thing. Got the sea stairs right here, so we can get easy access on and off the boat from midship on a floating dock. This is great to set up so you don't have to climb on and off the swim platform. Thank you all for tagging along with me today on this walkthrough tour of this Vicem 77 Flybridge. If you have any questions about this vessel or the donation process and how it would work for you, please feel free to reach out to me directly. My contact information is right below the video. Thank you all for watching.